Whether you're on a diet and eating less, you live alone, or you just wish to make scaled-down versions of your favorite sweets, small batch baking is one of the most popular cooking trends on social media.
My mind is blown. So we chatted with our friend, cookbook author and editor-in-chief of Joy the Baker magazine, Joy Wilson. She is sharing one of her most popular recipes. Brace yourselves, people, a single cinnamon roll. Joy, welcome back to Houston Life.
I love to be here. Thanks for having me.
We love having you. This concept of small batch baking.
Yeah.
Catherine and I love to bake, but I don't know about you, but this is a new concept for me. It wouldn't even occur to me that I could make one cinnamon roll.
You can make one cinnamon roll. I live by myself, and I always want a sweet treat, but I don't maybe want 12 of a sweet treat. So I've hacked some of my favorite recipes to like scale them down to one or two.
Perfect.
And I think cinnamon rolls are my favorite treat, and so this is one of my favorite recipes to make.
So perfect for breakfast,
Yes.
snack.
Yeah, a little weekend
late
breakfast.
night. Yes.
Exactly.
Love that.
Okay,
So
one of the questions that I had, and I'm sorry to jump in, this beautiful dough you have laid out, for me, the idea of making dough from scratch seems kind of overwhelming. You're here to say, don't be afraid, people.
Don't be
you can
scared.
do this.
You can do it from scratch with a few of these little ingredients. It's flour, right? Everything starts with flour. Sugar and salt. So we want a little balance of flavors.
Okay.
And then we'll do, to make the dough rise, a little yeast and a little baking powder, just for an extra kick. So.
And you say it doesn't take too long for it to rise.
No, I will add in some warm milk and oil, and I'm gonna let this rise for about 10-15 minutes once it comes together.
Oh, not bad.
It's as easy as this, like
Just mixing.
mix it together.
And do you
You make it
cover
look
it
simple.
with a towel, or you just put it in the bowl?
I cover it with a little towel. Maybe like a damp paper towel, and we just like let it sit on the sink. This will come together into a little dough ball. And once it rests, that dough ball is going to be rolled out into these nice little cinnamon roll
It's already
starters.
prepared for us here.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought we could do this all together. We have up here softened butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, of course, and then a little bit of salt, because I think salt is nice to balance everything.
Could you add other ingredients into your cinnamon roll?
Oh my God, yes, absolutely. So grab your butter and let's spread it. I like to add, you could add toasted pecans. You could add
Raisins?
Raisins, yes, absolutely.
Oh, you were going to say
Raisins
chocolate
are
chips too.
controversial.
Well, I feel like raisins are
raisins
super controversial.
Yeah, I like raisins on their own, but sometimes I don't love them in a baked good.
Orange zest.
Orange zest would be incredible.
Clever.
So once you have your butter on there.
How much butter? That's a little more than I have.
I know. Derek, we're liberal with the butter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can just do what you feel with the butter. And same with the sugar.
I'm feeling a lot.
Always.
This is a great recipe because the basic ingredients, salt, flour, these are things that many people already have at
Yes.
And they don't
that's
really go
the
bad,
idea.
right?
They don't go bad.
Pantry ingredients.
So sprinkle your brown sugar on there.
So we're covering the whole surface of this dough, essentially.
We really are. We were doing that.
Here, figure that
And you could also, if you don't have brown sugar, you could use granulated sugar. They'll taste just as delicious.
Okay.
And then once you get the brown sugar on, you sprinkle with ground cinnamon. Oh,
I
I
love
mean,
cinnamon.
this is fun. I
Isn't
feel
cinnamon
like
an antioxidant? Like it lowers blood pressure
yes,
naturally?
Increases. Yeah.
Lowers cholesterol. I
Lowers
think that's what it is.
cholesterol.
incredibly healthy.
The doctor told me that.
I went heavy on the cinnamon. And then
that.
Okay.
grab a little pinch of kosher salt. I think it just cuts the sweetness. I think it's like the secret ingredient to every baked good is a little bit of salt.
I agree. People don't know what it is, and it's the salt.
It's the salt. So we're going to transfer this to the ramekin by first cutting it in thirds. So you guys have different tools.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So whether you have your fancy pizza cutter
Yes.
or
Cutter?
pastry cutter,
Or just a regular knife.
So we're cutting it into thirds the long way.
Thirds the long way. Got it.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of fun.
I know it's
I like the process.
Fun.
awesome. And then we're going to start rolling each strip.
Each section, okay.
Yeah, we're going to roll the first section and then layer them. This is how we get like a nice fat cinnamon roll.
Like a tight roll here.
A tight roll. Just
And
like that.
you have lightly oiled this ramekin, I noticed.
Yes, we lightly oil it. We don't want it to stick.
Okay.
After all this hard work. And so you can see how like glorious
Oh my gosh.
this cinnamon roll is getting with all these layers.
It's beautiful.
No, I love this.
It almost reminds me of a rose, like a
does.
rosette, a flower
Exactly.
with petals.
So here's my cinnamon roll.
Are you
like,
kidding
right?
me?
And then we'll just place it in our lightly greased 1 cup ramekin.
Okay.
You can let this rest while the oven preheats, but it'll bake for about 20 minutes or so, and it'll get this like golden brown edge and color. I'm gonna
so good.
spread mine. Right? We did it. I'm super impressed.
Okay, so that's the before. So what, about 20 minutes in the oven, you
20
said?
minutes in the oven. It comes out nice golden, super bubbly and delicious. I spread mine with cream cheese frosting. I already spread yours with cream cheese frosting.
How do you make the cream cheese frosting?
Just beat together softened butter and softened cream cheese, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of vanilla. Whoops.
You're already going in for it, Derek.
Yes,
Joy.
Okay.
go for it.
This is what I call a home run.
I'm so glad. I'm
This
so glad.
World
Gosh,
Series,
so good.
the cinnamon roll could win the World Series. You know what I mean? What I'm saying.
And it's
it
less
also is
intimidating
beautiful.
doing one.
Just
too,
doing
you know, 'cause
one.
You do one.
Is it true that you can also do this recipe in the microwave?
No.
No.
Who said?
I don't know. You never want to try the microwave?
I don't know. I would say maybe air fryer over the microwave.
Air fryer.
Yeah.
I was going to say, typically, you don't make a lot of stuff on the microwave, but you never know. I had to ask, right?
I'm glad you asked because I wouldn't want you to explode your microwave.
Okay, look at that. Well, thank you
good.
so much, Joy the Baker, also known as
you.
Joy Wilson.
Yes.
We love having you on Houston
Delicious.
Life.
Love it.
Cheers.
See you next time.
Cinnamon roll for one.
Those were so good. We're not going to do a demonstration with the microwave version
Not
for Derek.
in the microwave.
But yes,
I was
just
given bad information.
Yes,
I'm the victim.
oven only, please. Well, for a link to the cinnamon roll recipe or to connect with Joy, you can head over to our website, houstonlife.tv.
Those were really, really good,
They were
by the way.
delicious,
I'm
yeah.
going to try them at home this weekend. Not in the microwave. Again, not in the microwave.